and Saudi Arabia and Gulf Arab states want to censor Netflix. Loay al-Shareef is with us now from Abu Dhabi tonight. You're in Abu Dhabi?
Yes, I'm in Abu Dhabi.
All right. Good evening, Loay. What's the problem?
Well, first of all, good evening, Jacob. So the problem is that in the past few years, the trend was we were bombarded in the Gulf and in the Arab world. We were bombarded by streaming content from providers like Netflix, Disney Plus, and other providers. So the thing is that the streaming content is going in a direction that doesn't really have any barriers. So we want to set some barriers for ourselves and for our tradition and for the traditions of the people in the Gulf. So you have to know one thing, Jacob, that this is not the precedent. Now, something happened before Netflix with YouTube. The Saudis and the Emiratis and the Gulf states, they made a very clear announcement that YouTube has to adjust its policies for the content, to adjust the regulations, to be in adjusting to the regulations in the Gulf countries. And YouTube responded with that positively, so there was no ban. So YouTube was the first. Now, Netflix, I believe the problem with Netflix is that, you see, we are seeing an attack on some values, especially the family value in sense of men marrying women, having children. This is the family value that we consider, or that is considered in Saudi Arabia and in the UAE and many other Gulf states and Arab states as well, as a red line. This is something that cannot be crossed. And I've been following this, Jacob, and I found out that there was a clip that really made this outrage. It's an episode in an animated series in Netflix where two girls are kissing, and this is what really caused the fuss. And that was the reason why Saudi and the UAE made
so let's be practical. I got the point. What is the expectation that Netflix would decide in advance what's good or not good for this area, and then stop it from streaming to the Gulf states? This is the expectation?
I'll tell you a very reasonable solution, Jacob, because it happened before with the game industry. I'm a gamer as well, because some studios, when they make games, they adjust a version for the Middle East. So they say, for example, that this game, let's say Assassin's Creed, this is the Middle East version, where they remove some of the content, the super explicit content from their version. So I believe Netflix, if they want to comply and they make their service continue, they would need to do some adjustments because, especially I don't think that what really outraged the authorities here, Jacob, was not the adult content in normal accounts. It was the kids' accounts. And they see it as something that would jeopardize our dearest values, especially the family value. And this is why the UAE made another statement since back to school happened a week ago, that family value is very important in our society. And Saudi Arabia made the same thing. So I believe the content has to be adjusted. And I believe Netflix can do this.
All right. Loay al-Shareef, always a pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.